Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. And the Broncos ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Guys, let's chat about Florida. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Hunt is on its way. Hooks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. So Boise State's offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field.
He's got it inside the 25. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Pushes for the goal line. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On second and goal, they go right back to it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll lead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Broncos! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone. And
oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The RPO, it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Still on his feet at the 45. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. He now has 56 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out quickly. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give on the option. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. They'll give it to him again. There he goes! And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pressure coming. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And down he goes back at the 3. have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Wide open, and it's a foot race. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. And off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. The Broncos will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Clemson was far from the friendly confines of Death Valley, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Imagine how this outcome is going to impact social media this week. One side ready for a parade, the other ready to hit the panic button.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Gators will call on their punt team. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same play.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, the offense on third down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gators decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And the last thing they need is to squander this. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. On target to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
The linebacker showed off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see him kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
This is a guy that gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on. After that last run, he's already now got 100 yards rushing.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on second? And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try the run. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a first down at the 23. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Here's the pressure. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking down the middle. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Going right to work up top. Rush is on him. And the defense got him at the 27. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play.
Throws for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this one is perfect. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down.
Base 27 jumps. Base 27.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's caught.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It is perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. Speeding down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. Just keeps moving. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The inside handoff. Turning it on. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. Fights off a defender. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Broncos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He leaves it with the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. Pulls it in. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And wings it incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big time to play.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Jamison. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Working the middle. Touchdown Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's been more of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Nice move. Creates some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. finds his big tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Give to the running back.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead.
There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Broncos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns.
And he loses the ball, keeping his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead. They've got a good chance to finish this one out if they can.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State.
And everybody Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lets one fly deep. Brings it in down the left side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They used a jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The throw to the outside is complete. Breaks into the open. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Whips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. On target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Gators look to do some damage in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
42 spike.
He'll try it again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Fires to the middle. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Fakes the grab on the left. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kentucky opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of...
Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these